Hi everyone, welcome back to Dream Anime Recap. Here's Joe. Today we are looking for my unique skills make me overpower even at level 1. Episodes 10 and 11 recap. In the beginning of the episode, we see that Ryuta said good morning to Eve when he wakes up, and he looked at Celeste and said to her, "What happened?" She replies, "My head is hurting. Whenever someone comes to the magic room, my head hurts and I feel heavy. But after the storm is over, I will feel better." Ryuta said, "Instead of going back to the dungeon today, let's go and see a big house." Then they all went to see a house, and after found one, Ryuta said, "There is a house that can reduce the effect of the magic storm." They all come inside, and head ache of Celeste stopped. And she said, "I did not know that there are such houses that have this kind of power." So the man told her, this property was made using magic storm blocking construction methods, which should be very healthy for any magic user. After that, Eve made the whole house shine. Seeing that shiny house, Ryuta said, "Eve is such a powerful power that should be counted." Celeste replies, "Eve is really amazing, and what we should do today." And then Eve's come there and she started begging Ryuta. But Ryuta stopped her with his hand, saying, "Harvest Festival is coming soon, so I think we should follow the high-priced item list, and we should look for a rare monster, level 7 of Telulu. When we'll be there, we will get some carrots." After that, they go to level 7 dungeon of Telulu, which is full of snow. Celeste explained them why this dungeon was full of snow and how it was made. So Ryuta said, "It seems that you always have all the information." Then they all start moving forward. Then a slime comes in front of him and Ryuta attacks him starting fire, but nothing happened. And after that slime attacks Ryuta. So Celeste said, "You can't defeat a gut slime alone." Ryuta replies, "What do you mean?" Celeste continues, "When that cuts, the gut slime becomes invincible, and the last person doesn't take the damage." Ryuta replies, "You need to waken him and then finish it." And Celeste agreed to him. After a while we see Yves attacks the slime with his hand, but it didn't work. Celeste said, "To finish it, we still need something." Eve replies, "I know it's healthy points. I had already killed one." Eve and Ryuta kill the slime together, and it drops item, and Ryuta get a crystal. While Ryuta is trying to sell the crystal, a girl passes, asks to everyone around, "Please, let me join your party." After that, we see Ryuta in the level 5 of the dungeon, fighting a skeleton. Ryuta attacked first and killed the skeleton. The girls absorb it and her magic power increase. Both Ryuta and she increased their magic powers from this battle. Eve said to Ryuta, "You have learned 2 magic spells." So Ryuta said that agrees with her and show one spell, which is called Wind Cutter. After seeing that, Eve shouted, "This is amazing! How's the second spell?" Celeste said, "I want to know too, and there are some slimes there." Seeing that, Ryuta said, "I will test it on those people, so do what I always do." So Celeste used the fire magic and ends all the slimes. The big slimes turns red and Ryuta casts his second spell on it. He fires a winding bullet on it and it ties up. After that, Eve kills him with an axe and they get a lot of potatoes in a drop item. After seeing them, Eve shouted, I'm like Yoda. After the fight, Yuta said, I'm very happy that I got a spell that will help my friends. Let's share the experience so that we can level up together. After that, Ryuta is going forward and sees Erza who's taking some stuff. He came to her and said, I think there is a lot of stuff that you are taking, so I will help you. She thanked him and Ryuta picked up her stuff and helped her. And then Ryuta sees the girl who was still bothering the man to let her join in dungeon. Look at her, Erza said. She is looking for an adventure and friends, and his max level is only 2. So everyone says no. So Ryuta goes to the girl and asks her to join his party. Also Erza said to her, it's a great honor to be invited to the family, and you are a very lucky girl. They asked the girl a name and she said her name. It was Alice. So Ryuta also tells his name and then raises his hand towards her. Then she asked the girl to put her hand on the status board. So she puts her hand on the status board. So her status starts to show. Ryuta said, this is hopeless, but thinking about my previous experience, you will be able to find in this dungeon. Then they both come inside the dungeon. After entering it, Alice said, the air here really takes me back. I was buried in the dungeon. My mom said that when she was pregnant and she was working in the dungeon, then I was born. Ryuta replies, this can happen. Anyway, let's go and kill some monsters. So Alice said, there are a lot of monsters here, and then a lot of skeletons showed up. Ryuta was impressed. This is amazing. You can tell us where the monsters are. Ryuta fires binding bullet on the skeletons. After that, all the skeletons attack together, and Ryuta told Alice to kill them with a rock. So she picked up a rock and hit the skeleton on the head. He fell. After a while, Alice killed all the skeletons. Ryuta said, your level has gone up. Let's go outside and check. Then we see Ryuta is looking at Alice's status and he said his mind that was good. So now we can get any more levels. And then he asked to Alice, can we go back inside? She replied, when we were there, Honey told me to come back soon. Then they both came inside the dungeon and Alice told Ryuta to catch the skeleton. So Ryuta does the same things. After hitting the skeleton with a rock, it starts to shine and it turns to a small skeleton. And when it came to Alice, she picks him up and said to Ryuta, Honey will fight for us now. Honey started fighting a slime and killed it in a little while. Then, when it turned smaller, it came back to Alice. And Alice told Ryuta, Honey is calling me Big Sister. That's because you both were born in a dungeon, replies to him. Jiggly is calling me, continued Alice. Then a slime started to come towards them. Ryuta looked at it and said, is this the one he's calling you? Alice said, yes, he's telling me to defeat him. The Honey transforms in a big skeleton and starts fighting the slime. But the slime hits her head and her head flies in the air. So Honey grabs the her head from and hits the slime. The slime turns smaller and came to Alice. So Ryuta said, you got a new younger brother. But Alice replies, Honey is a girl. That's why Jiggly is not the second younger brother. Thank you, Ryuta. Because of you, I met Honey and Jiggly. At night, Ryuta comes back home and eats food with Eve. Did you like that? Asked. Did you make that? Asked. Ezra answered yes. And then, after a while, they were all sitting together with Alice too. Ryuta said, I want to bring her to my party. Celeste, Eve, and Erza agreed. And Ryuta said, we have got another ally and feels like our days are going to be more exciting. So thanks all of you to staying with me and with us, me and Ellie. I hope you appreciate this video and please subscribe to my channel and click the like button and activate the bell. So see you the next video. Ciao a tutti ragazzi!